Hi, it's Melissa from Special Ed Law Mom. I am a nationwide advocate that can help you, and I'm in lots of Facebook groups. The same issues keep coming up, and so I wanted to address them. The questions that I'm seeing are, can I file a state complaint? Summer break's almost here. Can I file due process in the summer? I've got an eval that was just completed that we need to review, but the school says we can't review it until the fall. I'd like to request an evaluation for my child, but the school says they won't even get to it until the fall. We really need an IEP meeting, but the school says we'll have to meet in the fall. Well, you know what? The people that you're talking to are paid to work the entire school year. Okay. Now I realize that they get a summer break, but the regulations don't take a summer break. The regulations don't take time off. You have procedural and parental rights under IDEA that don't take time off. So while I can appreciate that speech therapists, occupational therapists, teachers have a summer break, that doesn't mean that a month or 2 months before school gets out, we just kind of shut down and don't do anything. And then we take a 3 month break and then we don't do anything until the fall. No. If you haven't watched my video about evaluations and the need to sign a consent form, it's a recent video. I think it's titled something like, I requested an eval, but nothing's happened. You need to watch that because you need to sign a consent form. Doesn't matter when you sign it. When you sign it, the clock starts. Now, I will say, let's just use a 60-day clock as an example for evaluations. If you're a month before school's going to get out, you can't expect that the school staff is going to do evaluations in the summer. They might, but the likelihood of that is very small. But you've got what, a 30-day window if you're a month out before school's going to end, a 30-day window now, and a 30-day window once school starts. And you could have evaluation results in September and have things in place for your child by mid to late September. If you wait and you wait until school starts and everybody has to get back and get their schedule going and get settled back in, and you don't meet until September, you'll be lucky to have results by Thanksgiving. You probably won't meet till right before Christmas, and they probably won't be implemented till January. Half the school year is gone. So use the clock to your benefit. I'm sorry, they don't get to just shut down a month before school gets out. You go in, you make sure you sign that consent. If you have to go to the director of special ed's office to do it, you do it. You sign the consent, you get a copy of the signed consent that's dated, and your clock starts. And they have to start working on it. And if they choose to wait until till August when school comes back, that's great. Then they really only have 30 days to get something done that the law gives them 60. That's their choice, but you don't have to let those timelines wait. Same thing for state complaint and due process. You can file at any time as long as state complaint is no more than 1 year old on your allegations. Due process is no more than 2 years old on your allegations. You can file at any time. As a mom that had a 4-day due process hearing in 2012, it was just a couple weeks after school got out. They had to bring in their attorney, all of their expert witnesses, their staff, and whatnot. Like I said, the regulations don't take summer break. State complaint. Last year I had two of them. One of them was the findings were done, completed 2 days before graduation. The other one, the findings weren't done until the middle of June. Guess what? The district administration usually works most of the summer. Your school staff might not, but your school staff isn't the one that's going to be authorizing whatever the state may order as, a remedy for failures. So you can file those at any time. As far as my evaluation is done, we need to review it, but they're saying we have to wait until the fall. Well, if you're a month out before school's going to get out and then you take a 3 month break, your eval is 4 months old by the time school starts, let alone the time you actually get into a meeting. Because remember, everybody has to get settled back in and we might not meet until September. You're your eval is old and your child's needs may have changed. They may have regressed over the summer. So push for that IEP meeting now to go over the current results now. You're allowed to call a meeting at any time. You're an equal participant in the IEP process, and they have to give you meaningful participation in your child's education and the IEP process. So call the meeting now, get everything documented now, have everything ready to go so when the first day of school starts, it's in place. And then if the child's struggling, then you can go back and revisit if there's regression or other needs that have come up. But why would you wait until the fall to discuss something that you have current evaluation results on now? And aside to that, if you disagree with those evaluation results, you can request an independent evaluation at their expense. Why would you wait until the fall to decide if you disagree and then request that? Because sometimes some private evaluators are months out. So, best case scenario, you wait until the fall, you meet in September, you disagree with their eval, you request an independent eval. The provider you want to use is several months out. You're into next year for your kid to get an independent eval. You've wasted all this time. Just have the meeting now. Tell them you're having the meeting now. And if they won't listen to you, hire me because they will listen to me. I just helped a mom and dad who were going through a lot of, they won't listen to us. They're doing whatever they want. They're railroading, they're running over us at the IEP meeting. They're this, they're that, all these things. One letter. I sent one letter to the director of special ed. It's been opened over 40 times. Then I sent a follow up letter because that one letter, we got a response, but it was generic. So I sent one other follow up letter. And guess what? The family went into a meeting and the shenanigans are over. They stopped because I was involved. So sometimes it just takes another voice besides mom and dad and another voice that knows the law to remind them of their obligations for them to do what they need to do. And if they had not done that, we were prepared to file a state complaint. So hire me. If you don't want to be the bad guy or they're just giving you the runaround, let me know. I'll happily step in and remind them of their obligation. And I promise you, it's well worth what I charge. My fees are low, much lower than an attorney, and I get results. So if you'd like to know more, you can send me an email at specialeducationlawmom@gmail.com. You can find me, obviously, you found me here on YouTube. My contact info is below in my videos. I'm also on Facebook, and I'd love to help you. So let me know if this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe if it was, and please leave me a comment below of anything you would like to see me talk about. And until next time, make it a great day. Thanks. Bye.